Whoa. Hey guys, happy Friday. Happy snow-fallen, flurry Friday, right? It's a beautiful day out today. I mean, I just mean it's not raining. Not a lot of people love the snow. I keep that kid inside me, man. I love snow days. And, it's not supposed to snow all day, but just a little bit. For me, I think it's beautiful to look at. And, besides that, when the snow sticks, a part of me loves, like, driving the next day on fresh snow. I know it's dangerous, but, there's something about making it, I don't want to say challenging, but you got to really pay attention when you drive again. Where it's like, oh, there's a skid, constant correcting, things like that. Just, I don't know. It's like you pick up a new video game and it's difficult again, you got to learn it. Instead of something you've been playing time and time again, where, it's fun, it's fine. That time and time again gets you to where you got to go, right? But when there's a little curve in there, it's a good time. I remember when I was a kid, because I would never do it now. When I was a kid, on like the really snowy days, I used to, not because it was snowing, just in general, but I'd be out of my house by like 5 a.m. to get to the gym, and it'd be pitch black, the roads are totally covered in snow, and I remember waiting at a stoplight one day, and it was one without a camera or anything, and I'm like, it wasn't moving, and I'm like, these things are probably like pressure plates underneath. I'm like, these things are probably frozen shut. I go, this light's never going to change. So I just go through the light, and I'm like, that was easy. There was nobody around, obviously. So that was a bad habit, call it, for a little bit, where I'd do it, when nobody was around whatsoever, at like some odd hour of the night. Like, the only person who was going to catch it was Batman. And he was, he's over in Gotham or New York City or somewhere. He wasn't in the small suburbs of Long Island. So I think it was all right. But we're enjoying the view today, enjoying the snow. And one thing I'm excited for is, years ago, I bought a flamethrower. Like a flamethrower. And I had only used it once. I used it the one day I bought it because, I just opened up a box with a flamethrower in it. If you think I was going to go in the backyard, you're out of your mind. And it's awesome. So, there's a lot of ice in front of my house right now. And I might have to get my de-icer, clean it up a little bit, take care of that, and my dog is going to be looking out of the window, barking his head off, going, what the hell is going on right now? The steps up to the house are made of wood, so we'll probably avoid those, but the whole pathway leading to my car, that's open season, baby. So I'm looking forward to that. That'll be a good time. But more than that, I'm looking forward to a great leg day today. We didn't get too much sleep last night, a lot of stuff going on. But, like I always say, body's feeling good. Excuse me. Body's feeling strong. And we got 3 meals in it so far. We're slowly adding more calories back into the diet. Kind of just letting my body do its thing right now. Where, I can see I'm growing, and I'm going to push calories more and more and more. But in general, the weight hasn't been packing on as much as it did earlier. And I'm not sure now if it's because like I said, I never lost any muscle, I know that. But I'm not sure if my metabolism is so revved up right now that matching or coming close to those calories, I'm not going to call it maintenance because it's not maintenance. It's definitely a surplus. But, not by as much as it was. The body's been adapting so rapidly, just putting muscle on, that I need to constantly be adapting my surplus calories, because as I build more muscle, it takes more calories to keep them alive, which lowers what my surplus is and brings it closer to maintenance. So those tweaks need to be continuously updated. And so I'm trying to plug this coffee. There we go. It was like clipping the outside of my coffee holder, like my cup holder, that's what they're called. So I couldn't get it in there. But grabbing a donut on the way to the gym became a bit of a tradition again. So we grabbed a Boston cream. This one was actually a Boston cream. It wasn't just a Boston, you jerks. And nice hot coffee on the way. The only thing better than a hot cup of coffee when you're looking at the snow is hot chocolate with a shot of espresso in it when you're looking at the snow. Doesn't get better than that, man. You got to remember to just enjoy the little things in life, because time passes by quickly. My birthday's coming up soon, and it's been another year around this planet. Not this week, but it's coming up relatively soon. So, reflecting on how rapidly time passes, and it's almost February already. We have a week left in January, give or take. It's wild. It's wild, man. But what I will say is, if you're using your time as efficient as possible, time passing rapidly, at least during those periods of your life, is a blessing, man. It's a blessing because, before you achieve really any type of success in this world, right? You need to do the work to get there. And no matter what you plan to achieve in X amount of time, if you've ever built a business, you've ever done something like that, it never works out with that exact time frame whatsoever. Usually not even close. So, that's been me and my company for a little bit now, where it just takes time to get its footing. Everything's going great, but it just takes time to get its big footing, like the whales. And, sometimes that time passing rapidly it makes you happy. Because you're that much closer to it prospering even more. Whenever you start, let's say, a clothing company, for instance, right? Start a clothing company, and you sell one shirt in the first month. Excuse me. God, that was an ugly yawn. You sell one shirt your first month, right? Second month, maybe you sell two. Third month, maybe you sell 7, right? Slowly picking up, but it's picking up rapidly in terms of percentage. If you were surviving on that shirt's income to get through life, that 1 month shirt, single shirt, that's a rough time in your life. But understanding that time passes, man, no matter what you're doing, whether you're selling one shirt, you're selling 1,000 shirts, you have the same 24 hours in the day. It's just a matter of how you use them and how you get through them. In some dark times in my life, I remember spending all day playing video games for the sole purpose of, I need this time to pass. I'm like, what is the best way to shut my brain off and not think about it to make time pass, at least in my own reality, as fast. Sorry, I just hate being next to those giant trucks. It's an open road. As fast as humanly possible, you know? Yeah, whenever I see those big 18-wheelers, that was actually one of the ones with like 10 cars on it, those big ones. But even in general, like the big 18-wheelers, I don't know about you guys, but I always get in front of them. Not cutting them off by any means, but I just always make sure to not be on their sides. You know, some people are like, what's the big deal? It's fine. But, you know, if a car hits you on the side, like they turn into you, it sucks. You know, it sucks to get into a car accident. And it's a pain. If an 18-wheeler does that, it's a problem, you know? It's not like, oops, we have a car accident. It goes, holy shit, is John okay? You know, is he alive? Because those things can do a lot of damage, you know? It's like a dog jumping on you, you know? The Yorkie jumps on you, it's kind of cute. You know, you get a little bigger, or my dog jumps on you. You know, it's okay. It's not a bother, but, you know, knock it off. A lab jumps on you, you're like, dude, calm down. A Saint Bernard jumps on you, or jumps on a child, and it's an issue, you know? So size does matter. And we're not just talking about frickin' vehicles and dogs. If you catch my drift. I'm talking about your biceps, your triceps, your quads, you pervert. Clear your head. Get your mind out of the gutter. You know? But that's it right now. I'm kind of going into this leg day I don't want to say disappointed, but a buddy of mine, Danny Altz, he posted a story today, and I haven't been able to use a Smith squat for a while, just because I couldn't. It's weird. I have great mobility, but getting back there for that Smith is as far back as I can go. So to grab that Smith and unhook it and everything, it's not happening. He posted a video of him using these things where I guess it clamped onto the Smith, and it was like a safety bar piece. So he just went like this, it unhooked the Smith machine, and he could do the squats on it. And I'm like, man. I reached out to him I'm like, what are these? I need to get them. And you know, I'm excited to try them. Like, I want to use them, right? But I know that they're not going to be in my gym bag when I get to the gym. So that's life, obviously. But we're all thinking with our I want it now society, which makes sense. It's how we live. But I was so excited. I'm like, holy shit, I can't wait to use these. And then I'm going to the gym today to train that. And I'm thinking about them. I'm like, oh, I wish I had these things with me. I'm sure I'm going to try to Jimmy rig something while I'm at the gym today to finish off with the Smith squats. Because that's about how we do, you know? But, man, on that note, we're going to see how we feel today. I think it's going to be a great workout. See what we weigh. I have no idea anymore, to be honest, because it's thrown me for such a loop. But we're going to keep growing. Keep getting jacked. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. No, I'll see you guys inside. That's the one. That's the one. Oh, don't mind me. I just pressed the hang up a phone call button to try to end my camera recording. Those are different buttons. I'll see you inside. Alright, I'm rolling these up for you guys so you can see what we're doing. This is the last set of the day. Sissy squats. For me, they're one of the best ways to end my actual leg days themselves. With a good pump today. Because they pretty much bulletproof your knees. So, in a way, it's walk right in front of you, whatever you're gonna do, man. Absolutely. No, my bad. They're one of the best ways to bulletproof your knees because when you're putting them into a weird compromised position in a really exaggerated way, it forces all the muscles that don't normally get worked to, well, be worked. So let me show you how I do them. Really stretch way too far, and then push through your toes. Ooh. You'd be amazed how heavy you are when you finish these at the end of a leg day. Because it's not like I have any weight on me, but this angle with full stretched, pumped quads, that's something fierce. I completely lost count. So we'll say 3 more. You got to keep your arms straight, otherwise you'll find yourself cheating and helping yourself up a little bit. Whew. That was it. Into the posing room. So we look like, stretch, and get on out of here. Hey, leg day Friday is finito. And man, we got after it today. I took a picture in one of the mirrors while I was training, and I was looking at myself. I'm like, what the fuck are those? So without further ado, let's remove the pump cover, or it's called a t-shirt. Let's remove the t-shirt and see what we look like. Okay. Whew. All right. Fix my hat. Just remember, when you're looking at my upper body, all the blood's in my legs today, right? So we can't judge flat John. Be nice. Be nice, comment section. Oh my God, yeah, the legs are big today. We're looking solid again, man. Solid, veiny. Ooh, I'm shaking. My legs are they're fried right now. Oh. Ooh. Out of the front and the back. Whew. Ooh. Not bad. Not bad. Okay, what else? We'll give you guys a good quad stomp, and then quad stomp to abdominal thighs, and then I think hop on out of here. Like I said, the Adonis belt's still there. I don't think that's going anywhere for a long time. Shake, shake, shake. And man, on that note, guys, I am going to go home, eat a bunch of food. I might take a nap, go to the grocery store, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for a solid arm day. Let's get it, baby.